Yo, what is up, bros? The beginning that you've all been waiting for, the official opening to the greatest tank general tournament. The first battle will be between 5th seed Vatutin versus 6th seed Weygand. Let's go. Alright, bros, so here is our Vatutin Weygand builds. They both have armored assault and panzer leader, so they're actually going to end up with the exact same medals. We got obviously the Excellence, Cross, and Hero. This gives, we'll just call it 50 damage, right? Because, or 50%. The base damage of these bros, both of them are going to be like, based on the tanks, having 110, 100 to 110, should be about in the 140, 150 range. So this would be doing at least right around 70, which is way better than this with the metal, which is 37. And then, I mean, this doesn't even come close with 24. So, anyways, the big difference between these bros are going to come down to plain fighting and Tide of Iron, whereas Weygand has inspiration. So, we can get that to trigger early. He should be able to outdo Vatutin. Anyways, bros, with that, let's begin. Bros, real quick before we get too far into this, I gotta give a shout out, boom, to the member bros with a special thank you going out to our Emperor Zepora 1.0 and Field Marshal Trekkie 3452, along with all you other colonels and privates. Once again, thank you for supporting the channel. So this is gonna be how we do it. We're gonna use, for one, testing the Abrams for both generals, end up right about here. Clear out this area, get our 10 hits. Either use, I haven't decided yet, either use this Pershing or this Pershing. Either go down into here, take the Pershing into Italy, and then lastly, we will use this T-72 to go somewhere within the German lines. Or, I mean, possibly the French. I don't know. We'll just have to, I'll just have to test it out. Anyways, Vatutin. Let's begin, shall we? We'll just go counterclockwise from the rocket artillery for 10 hits. $559 was actually pretty good. More than I thought Vatutin would be getting. Is that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one hit was not bad. He did end up getting high morale later on. Alright, next up, Weygand. Let's see what you got, brother. See how quickly that inspiration hits. Got it already. Ooh, a 700 bomb. That was 6, I believe. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, I mean, this won't count, but I think he might be able to finish him off. I mean, he did do it. Yeah, those first 10 hits, that 700 bomb, it's not even going to be close. Weygand for the win on that one for sure. Alright, bros, Vatutin on the Pershing. What do you think? The infantry, this bro, and then work on Graziani, maybe? That was a pretty weak... Those were both kind of weak hits. Alright, that was 7, 8... 9 and 10. Yeah, those hits up there. Those were some pretty weak ones. All right, Weygand, I am expecting a little bit better hits from you, bro. And got the inspiration to trigger one shot that, bro. one shot that, bro. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Weygand. I think we are seeing what way this is going for now. Alright, bros, our next challenge is going to be a little bit of damage plus testing out their defense, because I said I was going to keep track of, like, you know, I'm not going to keep track of, like, oh, they've got 10 more health. That really is not a big deal. I'm more interested in, can they survive an entire extra shot from the Monstein? Or maybe even Kluge. Probably the Monstein, I think, is better challenge. Alright, so let's move into here. Let's get 5 hits before we attack the Monstein. I want to at least get 8 hits. I mean, he's always right in that upper 2s to lower 3s. Alright, that was 5. He's not gonna survive more than 3. He did it! He survived. Not bad, bro. He just couldn't survive the 9th fire. Rip. He did get Monstein down to 773 health. Alright, Weygand is up. If the trend keeps repeating itself, he's gonna get some pretty clean hits here for about 400. Man, his hits aren't as good right now. Where's that one massive one you do? That's 5. Yeah, he's gonna survive just like Vatutin did. Got him down a lot lower, what, 140 lower? What was it, 773? 773, right? Yeah, like 140 lower, but they both got taken out on the 9th shot. Which, I mean, let's take a quick look. And Weygand would have got the extra health, but it really didn't matter with the Monstein hits. Plus, he's going to be way up on damage anyway, so this ain't even going to matter. I mean, we can go calculate, but I think we already know who's going to win this. Alright, bros, so the results of our first attack using the Abrams, as you can see here, Weygand came out on top. He had 716 more overall damage. He averages 72 more damage per hit. And his max damage hit was 149 damage more than Vatutin's. And then we had our second attack with our Pershing, where Weygand once again came out on top. But to make it truly fair, I had to do some calculations here, because Vatutin took 7 hits to take out these 4 bros, whereas Weygand did it in 5, which kind of screwed him down here, because he had 2 more attacks on just Graziani and his defense and the King Tiger's defense, and it would have lowered his damage, right? So, what I did, I went ahead and calculated it took Weygand 7 hits, like it took Vatutin. Basically, I took the average damage of these 5 hits and put them in here, which then gave us a fair comparison. So we both have 2 hits on Graziani and the health of Milan, and then a single hit on Graziani for each one. I think that gave a fair representation. So anyways, he ended up with, that is, Weygand ended up with 580 more overall damage, 58 more average damage per hit, and had a single hit max damage of 501, where Vatutin's single hit max damage was 415, giving Weygand 86 more damage there. And then we had our third and final attack using the T-72. Weygand once again came out on top, although we had another problem here. Vatutin took 2 hits to take out the health on Hamburg, whereas Weygand did it in 1 hit. So I went ahead and attacked Hamburg 2 more times with Weygand and got an average of 491. That way, then we had 2 attacks to 2 attacks on Hamburg and Munstein, and then Munstein alone, we had 2 attacks. It was much better. I think, again, it gave a much fairer representation of the damage difference. So, with that, Weygand ended up with 273 more overall damage, 30 more damage average per hit, and he had a max damage of 491, where Vatutin had a max damage of 470, giving Vatutin 20 more damage for his max single hit. Bros! That means Vatutin is out. Weygand moves on. We'll be versing Munstein in the upcoming days. Next battle up, Montgomery versus Model. Bros, if you're enjoying this content, you know what to do. Stop, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll be back here for next upload. Peace.